What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to GazetteSports.com. It's Tyler.
And Mike. And this Poly Girls basketball video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company.
Welcome to Rio, Ontario, that is. Long Beach Poly taking on Canyon Springs in the CIF State SoCal Regional Championship.
Carl Buggs and his Jackrabbits off of their second chance here, looking to make a run to the state championship. It would be the sixth time if Keela Morgan and the Jackrabbits able to get there. But Erica Carter and the rest of them have a tough foe here in the Cougars.
Cheyenne Greenhouse averaging almost 19 points a game for Canyon Springs. They're a CIF champion in their own right. Long Beach Poly, though, has looked like a different team in this state tournament. Greenhouse would strike first, getting the first bucket, but things got a lot tougher from there on. Keela Morgan fronting defensively, and Jada Matthews twice in a row. Big-time help on the bigs for the Cougars.
And then Jada Matthews Band played their hit single, "Where Are You Going?"
You're not going in the lane, that's for sure. Offensively, Tanaya Lamb would start it off, and then someone should really find Erica Carter, the Carter 2, then the Carter 3, hope Wheezy's all right, as the Jackrabbits pull ahead with a lead against the Cougars. Jordan Penniman would get that floater at the buzzer, but it's still a 4-point lead for Poly after the first 8.
Well, but then Penniman scores first in the second to cut it to 2.
Oh, we got a game, Mike.
The Cougars would not get closer. The Jackrabbits defense really dug their heels in. Keela Morgan starts things off with a triple, and then Bree Johnson. Normally you say cookies, maybe because it's got the Bree, it's crackers, but man, that was one of her 3 steals, and Poly was just off and running.
They forced 9 second quarter turnovers compared to just 8 field goal attempts for Canyon Springs, and then got 10 points off of those turnovers, including 2 right there from Tanaya Lamb. Poly just feeling it. Even off the miss, Mo Brown, go get your own, and 1.
As KJ Fagan said, Mahogany's really going to work, and Canyon Springs definitively wearing the struggle uniforms at this point because Poly's defense was just on utter lockdown mode.
Intense full court pressure, forcing bad passes. Yeah, that's 5. And Canyon Springs must have thought there were more than 5 defenders out there. Poly was everywhere they needed to be, rotating the ball, hitting from the outside. Jackrabbits were 3 of 4 from deep in that second quarter. There's Carter hitting another one. When they do that, deadly, making the extra pass inside from Matthews, tough too.
Johnson's floater beats the buzzer right here. Poly in total control at the break. And it's worth noting, I mean, you really have to give Canyon Springs credit. Tyler mentioned they're a CIF champion. They're having a historic season. But Poly up 14 points, and Erica Carter, in her words, said, "We wanted to put our foots on their throats in the third," and boy, did they.
Johnson, 9 points and 5 assists for the freshman, cleaning up that one. And then Lamb from the corner, another triple, had a game-high 16 points on just 8 shots. That's big-time contribution from someone you don't always expect it from. Matthews hard to the tin, 10 points, 5 rebounds, 2 blocks, 2 steals.
Then off the bench came Erica Carmen, showcasing Poly's depth. She had 3 straight buckets, 8 points in quick succession in the third quarter. As you mentioned, when you have a player who's that athletic and skilled, able to come off the bench, that's quite an advantage this deep into the season.
Then Johnson with the cherry on top and 1. Poly outscored Canyon Springs 20-7 in the third, building on that big halftime lead, and cruised the rest of the way, winning the SoCal Regional and advancing to the state final in Sacktown.
We mentioned that the Jackrabbits have been sort of a different team in this state bracket. After that quarterfinal loss, they came into the state bracket with a different level of focus, and it has really paid off. As Joe Carlson and Carl Buggs, these guys have held a lot of these plaques in their time. Poly will be headed to Sacramento this Friday for the Division I state championship.
Hoping to pose with smiles with another plaque up in the Capitol. This video brought to you in part by McCarty's Jewelry, here for you since 1932. And let me guess, Mike, they're going to play Berkeley.
You got it! Hey, Poly's girl basketball team has been to the state championship 6 times. This will be the 6th time this Friday, and for the 4th time, they will be playing the Berkeley Yellow Jackets. We're going to have previews, features of these players, and all the coverage you could want of the Jackrabbits' road to the Division I state title game. So you got to keep it right here all week, every day at GazetteSports.com.